Welcome to the Say Bad Thing podcast, man. I'm going to touch on something that's very important. I'm going to touch on some shit that's very, very important, man. And to people that don't really know how to do this, this is what's holding you back from getting certain opportunities. This is what's keeping you from going forward and progressing in your life, and you feel like you stuck in shit. This is why you stuck. This is why a lot of shit that goes on, you holding guilt, hurt, you know what I'm saying? A lot of unnecessary excuses. It's the lack of empathy and acknowledging your emotions and acknowledging other people's emotions. It's forgiveness. If you ain't forgave yourself, you lost. And if you ain't forgave others, you lost twice. 2 times, like finesse.
2 times.
But forgiveness is an act of knowledge, acknowledging others, acknowledging hurt and letting it go. Forgiveness is an act of acknowledging yourself, acknowledging the self-infliction or the behavior that you caused without no excuses. You should be forgiving yourself first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? It can very much so improve your lifestyle. It can very much so improve your well-being. You feel what I'm saying? Understand it. First you gotta understand, what are you forgiving first? Who are you forgiving, what you forgiving, and why you forgiving them? And then you gotta be like, even though they did something to hurt you, it's always a way to look at things. Put yourself in their shoes and see why the hell they did what they did, and then you're gonna have to forgive yourself. Really, that should be first anyway. Forgive yourself first and then forgive others. It's a must. Cause it's the art of forgiving. You ain't making it no farther if you don't let certain hurt and pain and guilt and shame and humiliation and things of that nature. If you don't let that shit go, you definitely, man, you losing, because you holding a grudge. Holding a grudge can be very, very detrimental to you, because the energy that you holding by holding that grudge is so fucking powerful in the most negative way, bro. People don't be knowing this shit, but it's definitely a negative outcome in not forgiving yourself and not forgiving others. No matter what they did, you still gotta forgive them. Solely, wholeheartedly, you gotta forgive these people, bro. Number 1, bro, understand what forgiveness is. Forgiveness is about being compassionate and loving, not forgetting the past or excusing bad behavior. But at the same time, bro, you got to make sure that you understanding what forgiveness is in all words. You gotta understand. Even though, buddy, even though sweetheart did some fucked up shit, you still gotta forgive them folks. Yeah. And if you don't say it to their face, you say it to yourself. And you gotta mean it. You gotta mean it, bro. That's the shit show. That's one of the first steps. Number 2, acknowledging your emotions. It's okay to feel whatever you feel. You feel what I'm saying? Emotions come up when someone hurts you. Allow yourself to feel your emotions and talk to a trusted friend, or cry if it helps. Cry if it helps, or talk to somebody that you trust. I'd rather just go by being by myself, but I'm still forgiving people. I'd rather just go by being in solitude. I'm gonna forgive you wholeheartedly. I'm gonna forgive you solely, but it's not gonna be like, now I will apologize if I'm in my wrong. If I'm wrong, dead ass wrong in that moment, it will be acknowledged. You know what I'm saying? That goes back to self-accountability, bro. You have to acknowledge yourself, and you have to acknowledge your wrongdoings, bro. If you don't acknowledge those, then you already in the wrong. You already lost because you ain't got the right mindset to be even going to apologize. You just apologizing just to say I apologize, and you gonna do it again, and again and again and again. Practice empathy, bro. People don't know what the fuck that truly mean. For real. Try to see things from other person's perspectives, bro. That's what I always say. Put yourself in other people's shoes. That way you will see their perspective from their side, their point of view, from their side of the spectrum. You will always that way you'll be like, damn, I was fucked up, I was wrong, and then you can acknowledge that and have full accountability for it. This doesn't mean you forgive them, but it can help you understand why they did what they did. You feel what I'm saying? Gotta have empathy. That's for shit show. Let go of all expectations, bro. Expectations so high for people, bro. Let that shit the fuck go. If you done got hurt so many times, or if you done got deceived, or if you feel like you've been betrayed, bro, you must let the expectations go, or put them, or minimize them, because as long as you have your expectations high for others, you always gonna get broken. You always gonna get betrayed, or you always gonna feel that way. You feel what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a lot of hurt that you hold, that you harness. So man, just make sure you let them expectations go, bro. Cause it leads to a lot of broken promises, a lot of failed relationships, and a lot of broken homes, and a lot of burnt bridges. You know what the fuck going on. Don't give up. It takes time to forgive someone, and it might feel you might feel angered or hurt again. Keep trying. Eventually you'll build your forgiveness muscle up. Never give up. Never. Even if you feel like you want to. Never stop going. You got too much shit to goddamn lose out here. And for the people that got shit to lose, them the people that you don't need to be around. Them the people you need to goddamn stay out their way. You feel what I'm saying? Them the people that's gonna hinder you. Them the people that's gonna keep you right where you at. Them the people that's gonna have your ass down at the bottom of the barrel, down at the bottom of the bucket. Don't give up. Keep going. Most of all, last but not least, forgiving yourself is also possible, and it's not a sign of weakness at all. You can practice self-forgiveness by understanding your emotions and accepting your responsibilities. I've been saying that this whole episode, bro. Forgive yourself first. Understand yourself, understand your emotions, understand the responsibility you have, and take full responsibility, and have self-accountability, bro. That's the first thing, to understanding yourself in the first place. People fail to realize that if I don't understand myself, I don't understand nothing. Because everybody be so caught in they know themselves. You don't know if you can't forget nobody, you definitely don't know yourself, bro. Don't even sit here and pretend like you do. You can't. Because you ain't faced these fears, these doubts, these grudges that you hold, expectations that you hold from others. You have to hold those to yourself. It goes back to putting yourself in other people's shoes. You have to hold this shit to yourself, bro. Hold yourself accountable, bro. Just like people want you to do shit and you keep your word about shit and you supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Stand on that shit. Don't be so bitter about shit neither. Don't let shit get you bitter. Don't let shit change your ways and have you all sour. You feel what I'm saying? Have you looking at life all sideways. Cause then if you looking at life sideways, then shit, your life bound to be turned upside down. Just because how you looking at it. Just because the experiences you had. Man, learn to forgive yourself, bro, first and foremost, bro. It's the art of forgive. It's the art of forgiving others and forgiving yourself. Know yourself is to know life. This is Say Bad Family Podcast. Y'all know what the fuck going on, bro. It's your shit show. Very important issue, bro. I had to touch on this topic because it was very important, bro.